After Tara's stuti of Rama, after Vali's death in Kishkindha Kandam, towards the end of Kishkindha Kandam is when there are 4 teams which are prepared. There is one team which goes south that comprises Hanuman, Jambavanta, Nala, Neela, and Angada. Well, they all reach the south, and with the motivation given by Jambavanta and direction given by both Sampati and his son Suparshva, Hanuman leaves Bharata Desham to meet Sita. There he meets Mata Sita, receives her blessings, gives the insignia, which is the Anguliyam, and receives the gem-studded hair clip called Chudamani, receives her blessings, Ashta Siddhi Nava Nidhike Data. Then, receiving the blessings, she leaves. He leaves Lanka Pradesham and comes back. Rama gives his Alinganam, Apara, Paravara, Parikha, Parivrita, Parapura, Parasrita, Vada, Hanaja, Vanapa, Vanabhava, Kapivara, Parishwanga Bhavita, Sarvaswadana, says the great polymath Vedanta Deshika. Then, while they were contemplating as to how to leave Bharata Desham, taking all the Vanara retinue, that is when Vibhishana seeks asylum, now that the CAA has been implemented, he comes from Lanka, and Rama says that you have come seeking dharma. They do Sharanagati to Samudra Raja, who initially doesn't respond. Then when Rama lifts his bow and his quiver of arrows, he comes Pahimam, Pahimam, saying that you can construct a setu. Setu patha sima simantita samudra, says Deshika. Tyagaraja says, I pay my obeisances to that setu. Vandayanamo Raghunandana Setu Bandhana Bhakta Chandana, in his famed Geya Natakam called Prahlada Bhakti Vijayam. Then taking all the Vanaras to the land that was protected by 3 fortresses. The Alvar says, Mummadil Shur Ilangai. The first fortress was that of the mountains, second of the forest, third of the oceanic waters. He breached all the 3 fortresses and is ready to fight the tyrant king of Lanka called Dashanana or Ravana. There is a yuddham that happens. Being the Adi Kavi of the Adi Kavyam, Valmiki has to give an upama, a simile. He says, what simile will I give for this fierce battle that struck between Rama and Ravana? He finally comes to the conclusion that there is no simile. Like how he says, Gaganam, look at the sky. Can you keep saying where its ends are? You can't. It's the vast expanse of the sky. So what is the simile for the sky? The sky. Gaganam, Gaganakaram. When you go stand in front on the shores of the ocean, all that you can see is water. All that you can see is waves. The waves never stop. The water never evaporates. So when you look at the vast expanse of the ocean, and if you are hunting for a simile, what is the simile? The ocean. Gaganam Gaganakaram, Sagaram Sagaropamam. Like how for the sky is the simile. For like how for the ocean is the simile. For Rama Ravana Yuddham, Rama Ravana Yuddham is a simile. Rama Ravana Yor Yuddham, Rama Ravana Yor Iva. It was a fierce battle. After having struck all the demons, finally comes a Ravana. Rama does give him a chance. There is a famous saying in the Tamil, Indru poi, Nalai va. For programs, we can't do that, right? We begin half an hour. So இன்று போய் நாளை வா. Goat, take that time. See, Rama still gives him a chance. He says, see, you can come and tell me tomorrow, Rama, it was a mistaken identity. I had to kidnap somebody else. By mistake, I kidnapped Sita. I give her back to you with 2 packets of Ceylon tea. Take it. You still have a time, a chance to mend your ways. Ravana was incorrigible, irreparable, and irreversible. He didn't. He came on the next day. It was a fierce battle. He lost. His body was lying on the place. Even if you go to Lanka today, there is a place from where Rama shot. The locals believe it was called Dunuvila. If you go to a place, the capital called Colombo, which is called Colombo. From Colombo, you go on your way, you see a place called Kandy, which in Tamil used to be called Kandi. And after Kandi, you go to a hillock called, it's a hill station today called Novara Elia. In Novara Elia is a small place called Sita Elia, which is on the way to Velimada. And on the way back, you will see a lake called Dunuvila. Dunuvila in Sinhalam means the place from which the arrow was shot. Dunuvila. And where was it? Where was the target? Ilak in Tamil means target. Lakkegala. So it's called Lakkegala. So that's called Verangan Tota. So these are all names. Then Divirumpola, where the Satya Agni Pariksha was done. So every place, when you start going to Lanka and start exploring, the locals will tell you Ramayanam. Now, when the body was lying, Mandodari came running. Her name is Mandodari. Mount Mando. It's not Mandodari, it's Mandodari. जैसे कि वो मोदी है, not Modi. It's Modi, da. Like how it's not dosa, it's dosa, right? So forget D for some time, though that's my first letter. Forget that D for some time. It's the. Dosa, Modi, Mandodari, Manda Udari. Her abdomen was that slender. This woman comes and she, with a melancholic voice and face, starts lamenting over the death of her husband. Then she turns and sees Rama. She sees Rama, the one who has vanquished Dashanana, Ravana. She goes running towards him. Imagine, it's the setting sun in the background. The sun is about to set. The sky is all red with hues of orange and red and yellow. She's running in the foreground, a typical Maniratnam scene. So she's coming running. And her shadow is falling in the forefront. There is Rama seated on the boulder. As she comes running towards Rama, there is a beautiful anecdote. This Valmiki doesn't mention. The anecdote is, while her shadow was preceding her, Rama went an inch back, for he did not want even her shadow to touch him. She was wondering all this while what made her husband lose in this battle. She got the answer. He did not want another lady's shadow to touch and look at her husband, who went behind every woman by force. This characterlessness in her husband, and he being the epitome of pure and pristine character, is what that made him win. Now she has to again admonish, like how Shurpanaka had to admonish, like how Tara had to admonish. Now she says, Vyaktamesha Mahayogi Paramatma Sanatanaha Anadi Madhya Nidanaha Mahataf Paramo Mahan Tamasaf Paramo Dhata Shankachakra Gadadaraha Srivatsavakshaha Nityashrihi Ajayaha Shashvato Dhruvaha. 16 qualities she mentions. Her husband is dead. They are putting chalk piece around his body. They are collecting samples for post-mortem. They are doing all this. She says, Vyaktamesha Mahayogi. Who is this yogi without the JCB? Now, Vyaktamesha Mahayogi, because towards the end of Bhagavad Gita, Dhritarashtra asks a question. Who will win? At the start he asks. Towards the end also he asks. That is when Sanjaya thinks he has been working for the wrong person all this while. This man in the 11th Adhyayam of Bhagavad Gita has shown his Vishwarupa. And that has been told to this man. He should know that his 100 sons will be dead soon. But he asks, who will win? Sanjaya, very adept in speaking, he says, O king, I've heard that wherever the man who has mastered the yogic sciences stays, the man who has mastered the science of archery lives, there is victory. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutir. Now won't Dhritarashtra fire him? Won't he say, how dare you say that Victory is on their side. You know what Sanjaya concludes? This is what my elders have told me. Dhruvani tir mama. This is a very nuanced Indian position. See, ಇವಾಗ ವರಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ವ್ರತ ಆಯಿತು, ಜನ್ಮಾಷ್ಟಮಿ ಆಯಿತು, ಶ್ರೀ ಜಯಂತಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಗಣೇಶ ಚತುರ್ಥಿ, ಗೌರಿ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಬರೋದು ಮಹಾಳಯ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ, ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮಾವಾಸ್ಯದಿಂದ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ನವರಾತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೆಸ್ಟಿವಲ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಪರಂಪರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಕನ್ನಡ ಪರಂಪರೆ, ತಮಿಳ್ ಪರಂಪರೆ, ತೆಲುಗು ಪರಂಪರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ they will always have a beautiful laying of steps and dolls. It's called by various names. It's called golu and so on. So you ask certain houses, oh, nimmaninalli golu ilve? Illa, nammatge helbittidare beda anta. My mother-in-law has said, of all the teachings that she has done, this is the only one we follow. Nammatge helbittidare nammaneyalli bombe beda anta. Atge elli satthogbitru. You can never court-martial her, right? Because you can always throw blame on dead people. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮ ಪಾರಾಯಣ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮತ್ತಿಗೆ. ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು? ಯಾರ್ರೀ ನಿಮ್ಮತ್ತಿಗೆ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಸಂಜಯ ಸೇಸ್, ಧ್ರುವಾನಿ ತಿರ್ಮಮ. ಮೈ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮೀ. ಇನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾವತಾರಂ ಯತ್ರ ಯೋಗೇಶ್ವರ, ಸಂಜಯ ಸೇಸ್. ಇನ್ ರಾಮಾವತಾರಂ ಮಂದೋದರಿ ಸೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಮೇಶ ಮಹಾಯೋಗಿ. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಹಿ? The one who has no equal and the one who has nobody beyond him. Paramatma, Paroma, yes, Paramatma. Uttarum, Mikkarum, Illada, Mamaya, says Alvar. Vyaktamesha Mahayogi, Paramatma. Who is he? Has he come yesterday? Well, was he born yesterday? Sanatana, eternal, perpetual. Sir, that's very abstract, right? People always grade you as an extremely very good scholar if you talk abstract things. Well, in the transcendental space, you can see the white light that breaches through all our senses. If you say like this, people will pay and come. If I say Paramatma, Sanatanaha, Rama, ಏನ್ರಿ ರಾಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಲೋ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಇವರು. Right. If we tell clearly, then people. That's why 1 or 2 lines in my lecture, all lectures, I'll generally give 1 or 2 abstract things. Then they will retain me in that Vidvat Goshti. புரியாத மாதிரி 2-3 சொல்லிடணும். அப்போ தான் ஓஹோ பெரிய வித்வான்னா, புரியாத மாதிரி இருக்கு, எல்லாம் புரிஞ்சுவிட்டுதானே அப்படி. ஸோ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಮೇಶ ಮಹಾಯೋಗಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಸನಾತನಃ ಅನಾದಿ ಮಧ್ಯ ನಿಧನಃ, the one who doesn't have a beginning and an end. Mahatah paramo mahan. He's beyond Mahat. Is he beyond? Is he that light? You know, the Western world said, oh, the God said, let there be light. That let there be light is tamasah paramo dhata. The one who is beyond darkness. What is beyond darkness? Bhagavan. Who is Bhagavan? Narayana. Where is he? Vaikunta. How can you go to Vaikunta? Crossing darkness. In Tirunelveli, there is one shop called Iruttu Kadai. If you have not heard of it, it means the dark shop. Rowling says dark lord. This is dark shop. So this dark shop sells one delicacy called Tirunelveli halwa. So the dark shop gives you halwa. What if I consume Vaikuntham? Tamasah paramo dhata. If you cross darkness, you go to Vaikuntham, says Mandodari. You have this, you go to Vaikuntham. Tamasah paramo dhata. How is he? Describe him. Shankha Chakra Gadadharaha. He holds the discus and the conch. Shrivatsa Vakshaha. Because Dwarapalakas also have Shankha Chakra. Maybe she meant Dwarapalaka. No. Shrivatsa Vakshaha. He has a mole on his chest called Shrivatsam. Shrivatsam anta helidre Bhagavantana Vakshasthaladilli iro mole. That mole is called Macham. We say in Tamil, right? That's called Shrivatsam. His mole has a name. Nama mole kalam pelu vepom. Generally, if you have a mole, you call Kabali. Soda bottle. This is Shrivatsa Vakshaha. Idella eppadi translate pandrathu? ಅನುವಾದ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2-3 ಭಾಷೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸುಲಭ. ಶ್ರೀವತ್ಸ ವಕ್ಷಾಹ. He has Mahalakshmi on his chest. So Mandodari Vakyam in Yuddhakandam clearly says that she recognizes him as Narayana. Why am I telling this? Some great Mahans, triple refined, they will do PhD. In Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki Maharishi, Valmiki ji states that Ram is only human. There is no reference to him as divine. They wouldn't have touched the Mula Ramayana. They can't utter the one line of it. But their PhD thesis will be entirely on this. Clearly she says, Paramatma, Sanatanaha, Anadimadhya Nidanaha, Mahataf Paramo Mahan, Tamasaf Paramo Dhata, Shanka Chakra Gadadaraha, Srivatsavakshaha, Nitya Shrihi, Ajayaha, Shashvato Dhruvaha. She says, people say, Ma, aat kar, betar ma. Husband is dead. Thoda ro, nahi. Ye Narayana hai, main dekh chuka hu. She went away. See, in the Ramayana, you sing and hear praises of Rama, Rama's beauty, Rama's prowess, Rama's valor from unexpected quarters. One whose nose has been chopped, praises. One whose husband in Kishkinda is dead, praises. One whose husband in Lanka is dead, praises. He must have not paid them, right? Thoda payment kar deta. 200 rupees on packet band padate. Nana praise. No. That is Rama. See, Ramayanam is not about Hanumanta, Jambavanta, Sugriva, Guha, Bharadwaja, Agastya, Sutikshna, Sharabhanga, Atri, Anasuya, Vasishtha, Kaushalya. Not them praising. Tara, Mandodari and Shurpanaka praising. That is Rama. That is Ramachandra. Now, we present the last segment of Mandodari Vakyam, which is very important in the Ramayana. Trust me, generally after 9:15 the traffic comes down. Probability of getting a good Ola cab who doesn't ask if it is cash or Ola money and doesn't ask you where you're heading to, Ihalokam or wherever, is more. So please stay back and enjoy this segment.
ஒரு மானிடன் என்னை இன்று போய் நாளை வா, இன்று போய் நாளை வா. ஒரு மானிடன், ஒரு மானிடன். Takajam, tarijam, takajam, tarijam, kitajam, tarikadom, 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 tarikadom. Tatam tarin dhanan jonun dhimi kita kidatika tarikadom kidatika tarikadom takkadatika tarikadom kidatika tarikadom takkadatika tarikadom takkadatika tarikadom ta. Rakshita Bhuvanam, Ravana Mardanam, रक्षित भुवनम्
रावण मदनं रक्षित भुवनं रावण मदनं रक्षित भुवनं
रावणमर्दनं रावणमर्दनम् ராமா, உன் திருக்கரங்களால் அன்றோ நீ என் பதிக்கு மோட்சம் தந்தாய், என் பதிக்கு மோட்சம் தந்தாய், மோட்சம் தந்தாய். யக்தமேஷ மகாயோகி परमात्मा सनातनः अनादिमध्यनिधनो महतः परमो महान्. तमसः परमो धाता शङ्खचक्रगदाधरः श्रीवत्सवक्षः नित्यश्रीः अजय्यः शाश्वतो ध्रुवः. मानुषं रूपमास्थाय विष्णुः सत्यपराक्रमः सर्वैः परिवृतो देवैर्वानरत्वमुपागतैः सर्वलोकेश्वरः श्रीमान् लोकानां हितकाम्यया सराक्षसपरिवारम् हतवां स्वां महाद्युतिः.
Namaskaram. In the coming months of November, December, January, and February, there are very many discourses of mine, both in Tamil and in English, across different cities. The details of them have been posted on all my social media handles. Nevertheless, once more, for your attention and for your sake, I would like to read out very quickly. On the 1st of November, I have a keynote address at the Western Ghats Lit Fest. And in the evening, I've got a lecture on Bhajagovindam for Mahaperiva group at Mayflower Shakti Gardens. On the 2nd of November, I'm very delighted to be performing Sangeeta Katha Nrityam with Sangeetam Vidwan Aditya Madhavan, dance by Shruti Priya Vignesh, and the topic is Bhajagovindam, where I will be speaking at Naradagana Sabha. On the 15th of November, I will be giving a lecture on the lives and the works of Alvars for Bharati Vidya Bhavan in Bangalore. On the 29th of November, there is a mega event where I will be speaking on the 6 witnesses with 4 great musicians, Surya Gayatri, Spurti Rao, Vishruti, and Swaratmika, with the dance by Smriti Sudhakar at the Music Academy. 30th of November, I will be speaking on Guru Guhananda in English, the contributions made by Mudduswami Dikshita at the Bengaluru Gayana Samaja. On the 5th of December at Hosur, Dasappa Kalyana Mantapam, I'll be talking on Bhajagovindam. On the 6th of December at Sri Yadugiri Yatiraja Matha in Malleshwaram, Bangalore on Sri Krishna Leela. On the 10th of December for Margari Maha Utsavam, the topic will be Pasurapadi Ramayanam with Anahita and Apurva. 11th of December at Bharati Vidya Bhavan, Ramanuja Charitram, a Harikatha with Anahita and Apurva. On the 12th of December, it's a closed door event for the Rotary Club of Madras East. 13th of December with Kiran and Nivi, it's a Harikatha on Kulashekar Alvar Vaibhavam at RK Convention Center in Mylapore. 14th of December, Shastra Satsang Vadapalani. Being the Narayaniyam day, it's a special lecture on Narayaniyam Enum Wonder. And 15th December at Sri Shankara Vidyashramam, conducted by Karnataka and Tiruvanmayur, it will be a Harikatha with Anahita and Apurva on Attigiri Varadar Vandar. And 16th of December at Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan for Kartik Fine Arts, it is Harikatha on Annamaya Charitram with Swaratmika. 17th of December at Shastra Satsang again, Vedanta Deshika Charitram Harikatha with Rangan Brothers from Melbourne. On the 18th of December at Bharat Kalachar, it's a Harikatha on Periyalvarum, Andalum with Rangan Brothers yet again at TP Road. 19th of December in the morning, Ramanuja Millennium Auditorium for Charsur Arts. We will be doing a Harikatha with Anahita and Apurva on Rama Bhaktiyum Vibhaktiyum. Followed by that, on the 19th of December at Karnataka Sangha School for Anusham Arts Academy, it will be a Harikatha on Ramanatakam of Arunachala Kavi with Swaratmika. And on the 20th of December in the morning for Parthasarathi Swami Sabha at Vidya Bharati Kalyana Mantapam, it will be Upanyasam on Shatpadiyum, Saptapadiyum. And 20th of December evening, Naradagana Sabha, it is a beautiful Harikatha on Nari Shakti, Stri Shakti with Anahita and Apurva. 21st of December in the morning for Sharanalayam, Mahaperiyava Sharanalayam in Nanganallur, there will be a lecture on Shatpadiyum and Saptapadiyum. In the afternoon, it is an interview at the Tamil Virtual Academy Auditorium at Koturpuram on the Alvars. And then on 21st of December evening at Shoringanallur at Umadri Mahal, it will be a topic called Kamban Yenum Ramabhaktan. The same topic, Kamban Yenum Ramabhaktan, I will be speaking on the 22nd of December at Tirunelveli for Nellai Sangeeta Sabha. 23rd of December at Shivakasi for Vairam Meera Convention Center. On the 24th of December for Setupati School in Madurai, the same topic. And on the 30th of December, tentatively I am to speak on the importance of Nutyat Divyadesham on the Vaikuntha Ekadashi Eve for PGP Auditorium in Singapore. On the 31st of December, it is for Tamil Isai Mandram in Georgetown. I will be speaking on Tiruppugadil Ramayanam. And coming to the month of January, on the 17th of Jan, I will be speaking on Narayaniyam in Wonder for Shanmukhananda in Mumbai. On the 18th of December, it is our grand production called Agre Pashyami at the very same premises. On 1st of February, I am to participate and speak at the Jain University Summit in Kochi. And 13th of February, it will be a special lecture for Shivaratri for Odakattur Mutt, which will be organized by Ramakrishna Bhajana Sabha. On the 22nd of February, for the first time, I am going to be a part of Mayuram Bhajanotsavam in the very, very famous and very close to heart Mayavaram. So that is the program for now. I know it's too many programs. All this has been put in the form of poster. Please do participate wherever you can. Namaskar.